Hello Sagittarius, this is your March 2014 forecast. Also applies if you're Sag rising and also if you have a Sag moon. So Sagittarius, a very important aspect happening this month, only happens every 2.5 years, which is Mars is going to be going retrograde from the 1st of this month until the 20th. And it's going to be falling in your 11th house here, Sagittarius. So Mars going retrograde. It's about looking at how you use your energy. Are you feeling passionate about your life? And if not, how can you bring that passion out into your life? Mars retrograde can bring frustrations with travelling, with journeys. There can sometimes be accidents. I would suggest that you leave plenty of time for getting to appointments. Because if you can imagine Mars is shooting his arrows. He wants to go forwards. He wants to take action. And when he's moving retrograde, he can be very frustrated. So there can be frustrations at this time. People letting out their frustrations, or maybe just holding things in, simmering underneath, and then finding that they just explode out. Because we've got this Mars energy, which is opposite to Uranus. And Mars and Uranus are volatile enough energies, and when they're opposite each other, well, that's when things can blow. So there is a potential here with this Mars energy in your 11th house, Sagittarius, is where there needs to be maybe some re-evaluation of your friends, of the people you're mixing with, the organisations that you're involved with. There may be just some changes that need to be made. And if you can not push during this time, if you can wait, force yourself to wait rather than taking action. It's a wonderful time for working on a seminar or a training or a coaching that you want to do. And it's a wonderful time for getting coaching from somebody, especially if you're experiencing a lot of intensity with the emotions, or helping somebody else through that. Especially in the 11th house, this would rule anything connected with training and coaching and helping others. But there certainly could be some ups and downs in your energy. Try and go with the flow of your energy. So if you're feeling like you need a rest, Sagittarius, don't press on. Take that little rest. I know, I try to do it myself. With Mars in Libra, my sign, it's difficult sometimes to stop. But even just lying down for 2 minutes and just chilling and stretching your body, that may be all that it takes, Sagittarius, to be ready to move again more gently with your life. There's a lot happening this month. So the 1st of the month, we've got a new moon in Pisces joining the Sun and Neptune in your 4th house. So new beginnings. Maybe you might be moving or planning a move. You might be moving office, just moving around, something moving connected with the home. Also, this is new beginnings connected with family or people who are close to you. Maybe you just want a fresh start there. This would be great with the new moon in that 4th house. And it's also a wonderful time for doing something new with your surroundings, your environment. Could be your office, more likely to be your home. We've got Mercury, so one goes retrograde and the other one goes direct. Which is Mercury going direct now in your 3rd house, so this should be good for if you need to sign a contract, you've been waiting to do that, or negotiating a deal. This should be really perfect now that Mercury has gone direct. On the 6th of March, we've got Venus coming into this 3rd house, so for the first week, almost few days, she's in your 2nd house of finance. This could be bringing you some good fortune financially. Really something nice happening financially. Then after the 6th of the month, this Venus into your 3rd house is a great time for connecting with people in your environment. Maybe your neighbours, the people close to you. Somebody, also just meeting somebody as a friend, just brief meetings, connections. They're going to be just very nourishing for you at this time. On the 6th of March as well, we've got Jupiter, having been retrograde for a little while, going direct. and Jupiter direct in this 8th house. So if anything's been stuck financially, maybe you've been stuck with something connected with taxes, it can move forward now. Maybe you needed some information, important information, you may find it now. And also it's opening up the doors for somebody else to help you financially if that's needed at this time. On the 16th of March, so opposite that new moon we had in your 4th house, on the 16th of March we've got a full moon up in Virgo here in your 10th house, and that's shining a light for you, Sagittarius, on your career. Shining a light on maybe the next direction. Where do you want to take your career? Something may come to a head in the workplace. There may be emotions may run high at this time. So I'm just giving you due warning. You might want to, in fact, with the Mars retrograde, try and work alone or work autonomously. That often works very well during this time. On the 18th of March, we've got Mercury here, joining the other planets here in your 4th house. So maybe some communications, maybe there's a contract around the home, maybe buying or selling a home. If it's been in process for a while, then fine with the Mercury going on there in that 4th house. Beginning something, I still will be careful about putting your house on the market or selling or buying exactly during the retrograde, because what may happen is that after the retrograde things change or somebody changes their mind on you, which might be frustrating. On the 21st of March we've got the Sun moving into your 5th house, joining Uranus here and opposite this Mars energy. So this can be good for starting a business, promoting a business, deciding to do something yourself, self-motivated. It's also a great time for playing, for having fun, not taking all of this too seriously. Sagittarius, you are ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is now direct, and it's just important to get in touch with that optimistic streak that you have and to enjoy, to find space in your life for enjoyment and pleasure. And finally, as if all this wasn't enough, on the 30th of March we've got a new moon in Aries, again highlighting this 5th house, which is the house of children. Could be doing something new with children, you might be teaching children, working with children. It's important to play with your creative energies, to bring those out more. And this is just this opposition here for you will be dealing with, are you putting your energy into what you feel passionate about? Are you waking up in the morning feeling excited about what you're going to be doing? That's what this Mars retrograde is asking you to do, to back off a little, to reevaluate, and then to take actions on those goals and dreams that you're thinking up after the 20th of May. We're still under this strong influence of this grand cross in the heavens, which is very powerful, which pulls you. It's this feeling of being pulled and having a lot to do and accomplish. And of course, we're in very changing times economically, socially, in every way. This cross stimulating it personally. And for you, Sagittarius, it's about looking at your finances, although I have to say there's some good fortune for you there this month. And also looking at your passion, what you love, and reevaluating where you're spending your time and whether you're spending it on the things that give you pleasure. So I wish you a great month. I'll be talking much more next month in April because it's another power month about this Grand Cross. Between now and then, have a great month. Bye for now.